Good everyone. I hope you guys have an amazing day. So today is going to be a very short episode. I'm first of all, I'm very excited. I'll tell you the reason for excitement, and the second thing, right? I have more options to showcase things. So the second excitement is because of the first one. So that Salesforce is now giving you an option to use Data Cloud and Agentforce in your developer org, which is fantastic. So if you are looking to sign up for a free org, so if you come to this page, you could probably see right now they're offering you some of the free stuff, right? Agentforce and Data Cloud, which is fantastic, right? So you just go ahead and sign up for it. Now, obviously, in the last episode, I did spoke about some of the data space, why it's important for segmentation, right? And I did say, right, look, unfortunately, I can't showcase how to create one, right? And also, I was not able to showcase how to set up a connection to connect to a different org. So if you remember, in one of the videos, I did say data stream. So if you go to new data stream, um, excuse me, and we have option called Salesforce CRM. And when I did next, right, it didn't give me much. Sorry, okay, it didn't give me much options, right? So it just gave me, one org. Now you could see I have two orgs. That's because now I have access to the data cloud setup, which is fantastic. Now I'll show you some of the cool things about it. So maybe you get excited as I am. So I could connect to the demo. This is my personal sandbox. Now, if you're somebody who's using um, um, Salesforce, the Trailhead version, you might see very few limited options, right? That's this one, Epic Org Farm, right? And that's the only thing you could fiddle with. Now you could bring in different orgs. You can connect to Marketing Cloud. You can connect to your Commerce Cloud. You can connect to Snowflake. All the good things you can do, right? Now, if I close it, um, and I'll show you something exciting. Now, if you go to this Gagog icon, now you got Data Cloud set up, which is fantastic, right? Now, I just wanted to talk about a few things, right? Now, as I said, you could connect to a different Salesforce org, different, which means you might have a developer org. You can connect to that developer org. Now, how is that possible? Now, if you have something called Salesforce CRM, right? Now, this is where you do most of your configuration, right? Um, I have connected to my org. You could do the same. You could do new, connect to an org. You can even connect to a sandbox, right? And then you give an alias, and then you proceed. What happens when you proceed? It will ask you to do the Salesforce username and password, and ask you to accept the terms and condition. You're good to go. Then you can access the different org. So the whole point of data ingestion, right? You could bring the data from different source. Yeah. You could also upload the CSV file, which is another option. If you um, if you might have seen right in the data ingestion space. You could also connect to the marketing cloud, like I said. So if you do the marketing cloud engagement, if you do manage, it will ask you for the username and password. Right? Unfortunately, I do not have access to a trial version. Obviously, Marketing Cloud doesn't have a trial, apparently. I can't connect to the work one, right? So my apologies for that. Um, and so let me take back. So the cloud engagement, so you can do that, and personalization is the same. All the you can connect to that, and then we have the B2C. That's the Commerce Cloud. You can also connect to Snowflake, which is obviously the data warehouse in the cloud. So it's a very popular tech stack that's emerging. We do use Snowflake at work. But like I said, I can't really connect. Then you have ingestions and mobile apps, other connectors, right? Like I said, upload files. If you visit view connectors and enable new beta connectors to access your data wherever it resides. So all of this stuff you can do, right? You can have So add new connectors using Feature Manager. So all the good stuff you can do, right? You can connect to your Google, you can connect to Amazon S3, you can connect to all the um, great platform. Yeah. Um, excuse me. Then you have something called data space, right? This is the one I was talking about. So now, obviously, this is a free org. You cannot create more than one data space. If I try to do that, data space is like I said, right? You could use to segment data, right? Like for instance, you wanted to see only ANZ data. Let's say I wanted to see, UK, count, UK, UK, right? So UK, you just one I just put. If I do save, you can't, right? You can only create one data space, right? That's unfortunate, right? That's something that it is. Then you have the feature managers, right? You can enable, disable, right? Segment populations and kind of stuff, right? Connectors you can enable, establish connection. So I have to enable it. That's why you got that message. Um, and then you have a permission sets, right? And users, usual stuff. And if you want to talk about developer tool, we have data kits. Remember, I talked about data kits for bundles. This is where you go and create a data kit. You could do the, let's say UK data kits, right? Just funny name, but so in this you can upload all of your bundles, right? You can get the data stream bundle, you can get data model, data lake objects, data shares, data transform, all of this stuff you could do, and then you can publish it, and then you can make a package out of, right? Managed package or unmanaged package. So this is a cool functionality. You can test it if you really wanted to do that. That's something I was not able to showcase last week, but I could talk through it, right? So it's a similar concept, right? And then you have a publishing sequence, right? So yeah, that's pretty much I wanted to showcase. Right? I'll put the link in the description below to register for an org. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to register for an org either way, but I'll put that either way. So that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. Adios.